whatever you need, Petal.
I am to speak.
Hello, sweetness. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger? Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies. Ta-ta, Petal. Come see Auntie soon.
An illusion. With a passage hidden behind it.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot. Mistra Rill. Rook to Queen 6.
Gods, it's hot in here. Close ranks.
Bye-bye, Lovelace.
Heading there.
This is my time. Coming through. The witching hour. Knight to King 5.
Let's go. Tactical.
Onward.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
You are as thick as they come, Sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out! You had better. Or I'll cut you into little pieces and serve you with a slice of lemon. Ah!
Careful where you tread here. A hag's magic is not to be trifled with. I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion. Oh, I was surprised, but pleasantly so. Just like I said, amid the madness that has befallen us, it seems almost out of place to think of a kiss. And yet, now more than ever, it's important to recall what makes us human. Well, you know what I mean. A stolen glance, that sudden heartbeat. Sometimes the little things are worth more than kingdoms. They promise things to come. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Stinky. Gives me energy, power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat, anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Well, I'll cross this place off our list of possible holiday destinations.
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, unforbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I've pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Wait! Wait!
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
I speak, they burn.
brief respite. Onward then.
What a charmer.
No time to dally.
And alert.
The corpse has nothing to say. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Towering magic. You wait. Absolute will make you pay. Absolute blesses, gives power, makes true souls. Crusher, strongest of our tribe. Should be, boss, but draw Ragslin, Hobgoblin.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
On I go. Let's see.
The corpse does not respond.
Mother gone. Hungry. New home. Maybe.
He runs away. Only time will tell if he'll reappear.
Typical pet. Hopefully it doesn't wreck the camp when it gets there.
Defender of the people.
whatever it takes.
What's on your mind? Oh, come on. You don't mean that. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
No time for dallying.
Yes, my friend? I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... Are you familiar with the process of ceremorphosis? That is what happens when a mind flare parasite infects a living host. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
I'll see what I can learn.
Speak.
It is done.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriad scholars.
The city of splendors. Spent a whole week right there with my father. What a delight. Who's in charge of the mind flays, they say? Is there a squid king or something?
No. Each gate is servant to an elder brain. No king unites elders. Only their collective tyranny.
A mind flayer monarch? Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
This must be where the nose attacked.
Creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come! See! My flesh becomes new flesh!
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the light fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Wizard's shipment chest. Rugen protected it, took it north. Lucky son of a tavern hideout secret nose tearing biting.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
No mercy.
closely now.
This won't be quick. That hyena's run off for help.
I found my mark.
Victory awaits. My path be true.
On the move.
Death is but a word away. No time to waste.
Victory awaits. Taking position. Onward.
May it please, Mistress. Making my move.
Time to strike.
On my way.
Striking distance.
treasure.
I will ascend. Your time has come.
I don't fancy their chances. Don't get too close.
Moving fast. I need healing.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Shall be done.
Die. Please help me.
Victory awaits. Make way. Got to move.
A tight scrape. Fleet of foot.
I will ascend.
The whole place is infested. There might be more blade work ahead.
I had no idea this was their mating season.
I reckon they've infested the entire coast.
And I'm off. Into the fray. But I wouldn't give for easy enough.
Prepared. My faith protects me. Let's see what we have here.
Rest must wait, Shadowheart. I know the Gith heirloom you possess must be important to my kin, as I know they would not yield it willingly to you. Tell me what you are doing with it. Unimportant. Show it to me. A creation of my people, though I cannot decipher writing this ancient. Keep it. Do what you will with it. It is for other Gith to hunt and punish you. And they will, knowing my kin. But it is not my mission to collect your head. The Gate parasite comes first. I am content. Go, rest. Dawn breaks all too soon.
No interest in prizing that artifact from your grip. Your secrets are yours to keep.
Time for a conversation.
I trust that's the end of this silly quarrel. We'll have no energy for battling our enemies if we're too busy squabbling among ourselves. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. All right, what else is on your mind?
really thought you and the Gith might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment. What? Who? What happened? A Gur? What are those vagabonds? Why would they... Khazad-dûr. Of course he sent a Gur to hunt me down. First, they make excellent monster hunters, so find a vampire spawn sounds perfectly reasonable to them. Second, they're the reason I'm like this in the first place. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Khazad-dûr not appeared and saved me. Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a messy mission. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
Very glad you and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. While I would have enjoyed the spectacle, my money's on the Githyanki. I'd hate to lose you, Fringe. The year, Tenir. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
My path be true.
Forever doing this. Finding my way.
Good show. Pawn to cleric 4.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. A voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. authority. Deep in the chaos of her mind, something responds to your command. A tadpole. It is the source of the voice. She will obey it. She will obey you. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
By the Sunbreak, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
A power born of Illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. You simply don't know.
It's a powerful talent. Use it, but use it wisely.
This way. I'll grab that.
Ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of the survivors wasn't enough to satisfy her. Sensing your presence, the Gnaw's tadpole rides in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
Roll in my favor.
coming through.
The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her. Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists. She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She severs the connection and prepares to attack.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Lost in thought.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
The book is locked tight, with no visible key. You try to examine the book. You've seen similar books in this.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
In for a surprise?
That's a curious-looking chest. Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out. Time to indulge our curiosity.
Blackets will be done. To battle.
What's next, I wonder? No time to waste.
Eager for battle. Stay vigilant. There are traps here. Objective noted.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Assume nothing. Onward.
A long way from Waterdeep.
My pleasure.
Can't afford to stay idle. I'll go this way.
Am I needed?
I understand there's an aphorism among your kind. One of my cousins at Crush Kalir uttered it, and I damned near sliced out her tongue for it. Let bygones be bygones. The Githyanki teach a different maxim. The sheathed blade remains just as sharp. What do you think of it, Shadowheart? There's much you might have said, but chose not to. We may have reached a truce, but that does not mean my elusive blade will grow dull. And the more secrets you keep, the stronger my urge will be to unsheath it.
This way.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Smoke. Something burning.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be. Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
I hear shouting.
Teach us certainty
Someone
when
needs
we would
help.
have doubt. So it is spoken.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken. Prepare to die.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Damn! Just go. I'm done for.
Wayne Library.
Sharp as ever.
This breeds madness. Leave no survivors. An efficient path.
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
I was in our room.
We had a fight.
If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. It's for her sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right.
How is this a blessing?
You should have let me burn.
Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes. Now make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push!
I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Ever onward.
Councillor Florrick, are you all right?
Well, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Mallet and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Will, you must hold little love for your father. But please, find him and return him to the city.
Whoever holds my father is my target. I'll head west and find them. Trust me to see it through.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember your father's generosity. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist to work.
What's next? Let's try this way.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Florrick spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son. More than worried in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.